I think the home video versions of my films, the definitive versions, are the Blu-ray and the 4K versions. It's, it's a real thing.
Hello friends, and welcome back to the Blu-ray Collection Update Video 2024. I've done 2 of these now, one last year, and then one in, I think 2021 it was. It's been a rough year for movies. I don't know if anybody else has been paying attention, but it's been a rough year for myself especially. Best Buy no longer carries their movies in stores and online, which sucks because their steelbooks were amazing. And Disney Movie Club recently announced that they're no longer selling movies anymore. They're no longer a thing because Disney's switching over their physical media distribution rights over to Sony. And as sad as those 2 things are, I really don't see physical media going anywhere anytime soon. Physical media doesn't have ads. It's more accessible than ever. We have online retailers like Amazon and Etsy and Grove all selling physical media at discounted prices. And I think the longer that streaming services continue to up their prices and put more ads and all this other crap in there, I think people will start to realize that physical media is where it's at. And today we're going to go over and look at all the movies that I bought over the last year. So here we go. This video is unedited, by the way. So if the pacing seems a little bit bad, then too bad. And so the first movie that we're looking at is 12 Angry Men. I watched this movie recently, and I really enjoy it. It's a great insight into like the justice system and juries and trials, and trying to convince people that things aren't always as they seem. And I feel like it really plays in the old adage of like, you can talk to somebody all day long and you still can't change their minds no matter how much you try. And I really enjoy that about this movie. This is the Criterion version. And as usual, Criterion will be a big majority of the movies that I buy because I just can't turn down their half off flash sales and through Barnes & Noble. So anyway, 12 Angry Men was really fantastic. I bought this in New York during spring break because I got to go there. So 12 Angry Men would definitely recommend watching this. Not really sure where I'm going to put these. All right, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. This was a purchase that I made as soon as I saw that Disney Movie Club was closing its doors. This is a great movie. Is this Kirk Douglas? Kirk Douglas, yes. I always get him and his son confused. Kirk Douglas and others. Good movie. I really enjoy it. I like the practical effects of this movie a lot. And yeah, I doubt that we're going to see that. Focus on the thing. There we go. We're going to see that again anytime soon because it's Disney Movie Club, and rest in peace. All right. Next movie, After Hours, Martin Scorsese. Martin Scorsese? I never know how to say his last name. Is there a right way to say it? I feel like maybe there is. Who knows? Anyway, After Hours. This is the Criterion. I bought this. Don't remember when I bought this. That's right. I was in North Carolina last summer, and that's when I bought this. Shortly after I recorded last year's video, matter of fact. This is a really fun, maybe not fun is the right word, but this is a really interesting movie. This is one of those movies where you would think of the idea when you have nothing going on a random Tuesday in like the middle of winter or like the middle of fall, like a rainy, gloomy day. This is the kind of movie that you have like a fever dream about, and it's really, really, really cool. I'd recommend this movie if you have, if you want to have something to watch. This is the case with all these movies, but that one especially, that one's really fun. All right, next one, another Criterion, All That Jazz. I watched this movie coming back from North Carolina last summer. This is a really, really good movie. The show must go on. It's about a playwright who is slowly starting to like kill himself with how much he's working. I think it's a really fascinating look into the world of show business and the world of Broadway musicals overall. Really cool movie. All right. I picked this one up today, actually. I went over to Barnes & Noble because I can't help myself. Anatomy of a Fall. This won an Oscar a couple weeks ago. And, sorry, I'm just noticing that there's a big, thing taken out of it. Anatomy of a Fall. This was a really fascinating movie that I haven't seen yet. So I'm hoping to watch it. Some of these movies I buy because I know that if I don't buy them, I'm never going to watch them. But Anatomy of a Fall is one I need to watch. I'm glad that Criterion has a release of it. I don't know a whole lot about it. All I know is that there's a dog, and the dog was at the Oscars and was clapping. And I thought that was kind of a funny meme. All right. Oh, good. Asteroid City, Wes Anderson's newest. You know what? Last summer was probably one of the best summers for movie releases in a while. Ever since I've had money to go to the movie theater myself and take myself to the movie theater, there have just been there was hit after hit last summer, and I loved it. And this was no exception. Asteroid City was such a great comfort movie for me. I love getting to see this movie in the theaters. That's the problem, is that I love Wes Anderson so much. He's in my top 5 favorite directors, but I don't know. Does anybody else feel like he was sniffing his farts a little bit too much with this one? I mean, okay, don't get me wrong. This movie was really great on paper. And the cast was just look at that fucking cast, dude. That's a lot of people. That was that good job, Wes, on the cast. But man, this story was just so convoluted, and it was just it felt like a Russian nesting doll of just story within a story within a story, and it bogged it down. You had a cool enough story with a place called Asteroid City where an alien encounter happens. Why did you need to make it within a universe of it's a play? I felt like I didn't like that very much. But this is still a fun movie, and I feel like it does have something to say, but I feel like it kind of, I don't know, felt a little too Wes Anderson-y, if that makes sense. But I had to buy it anyway, and yeah, there we are. Asteroid City, decent movie. Ooh, okay. Another movie that came out last summer, Barbie. This is the 4K. There's no regular Blu-ray in here. Warner Brothers, what the hell? But anyway, I saw Barbie. For the record, I saw Barbie first and then Oppenheimer. A bit against my own decision, but that's okay. Still thought this movie was pretty decent. This felt like one of those movies that felt kind of timeless already, if that makes sense. It kind of had the same vibe as I'm trying to think of something, but I don't know. It's hard to explain, but this movie feels like it's going to be around. I keep realizing, blinding myself because the cover's reflective. I feel like this is going to be a movie that's going to be talked about and around for a really long time going forward. This was a really great movie, and I am personally of the opinion that this should have been at least nominated for production design or set design at the Oscars. I feel like it did kind of get snubbed in that regard. Otherwise, good movie. All right, next one, The Big Lebowski. The guy with the thing. The dude. I literally forgot what the hell his nickname was in the movie. That's embarrassing. Anyway, Big Lebowski. I haven't watched this movie in a really long time. So I can't say a whole lot about it currently. But yeah, good movie. I picked this up last summer when I was in North Carolina. I went to a couple antique stores, and I think that's where I got it. A lot of these movies I'm not going to quite remember where I bought them, so apologies for that. Oh, here's another one. Black Klansman. This was a great movie. I watched this for a class a couple years ago now. This is a really, really great movie. It kind of feels in the same vein as Blazing Saddles a little bit. Who knows if that's a great comparison, but this was a really, really awesome movie. John David Washington, is that his name? Yeah, John David Washington does a really good job in this movie. And, man, I'm bad with names today. Adam Driver does a great job in this movie, too. Really, really fun plot, really well done. And just goes to show that racism is still alive and well, unfortunately. All right. Ooh, another one that I picked up today. Black Velvet by David Lynch. I have not seen this movie. I'm hoping to watch it sometime soon. There we go. Yeah, I can't really say anything about it because I haven't seen it yet. I've heard a lot of things about it, though. I've heard it's really good. Okay, another Criterion. The next couple are Criterion, actually. Bottle Rocket, Wes Anderson's first feature film. Let's go. Owen Wilson. Luke Wilson. Got the Wilsons happening. Sorry. This was a really fun movie to watch. I watched all of Wes Anderson's films last summer, recently. Within the last couple of years, I went back and finally watched all of his movies because I realized I hadn't watched all of them. And now that I think about it, I still have not seen Rushmore and Royal Tenenbaums. And I think that's the only two that I haven't seen yet of his. Anyway, good movie. I don't remember too much about it. Yeah, don't remember too much about it. Anyway. Ooh, this was a fantastic movie. Brazil by Terry Gilliam. Gilliam. Okay, I-A-M, not I-A-N. Gilliam. Terry Gilliam's Brazil was really, really good. Caught me off guard that... what is his name? Oh, crap. Jonathan Pryce, the guy who plays the oldest Prince Philip in The Crown, is in this movie. I kind of put it together as I was watching it. I was like, that guy's voice sounds really familiar in the way that he speaks. And then I realized, oh my God, it's young Prince Philip. Really cool movie. Really liked that. Oh, also Robert De Niro's in this movie too. Yeah, I really enjoyed this movie a lot. It had a lot to say. And then I remember at first I was like, why is it called Brazil? But then I realized when you look up about this movie and why it's called Brazil, it was based off of, there was a storyline that was deleted that the bug that kicks off the events of the entire movie came from Brazil. So, I mean, okay. And that there's a song in the movie that is, says Brazil in it. Anyway. Good movie. Really enjoyed it. I would highly recommend this movie to anybody. Okay. All right, drink break. And then now we're looking at Casino. Classic Martin Scorsese Casino with Robert De Niro, Sharon Stone, and Joe Pesci. Just reading off of the cover. I'm just reporting the news. This was a really good movie. I liked that. I like what it looked at with old Las Vegas. That's what I'll say about this movie. I don't remember anything else really apart from that. Good actors giving good performances as usual. I really enjoyed Casino. Ooh, okay. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I did a watch along of this movie a couple years ago now, so you should go watch it. Shameless plug. I really enjoyed this movie as a kid, but mostly just the opening credits. I think that sequence is still pretty fun and pretty cool. I don't think that Johnny Depp, his portrayal as Willy Wonka should have had daddy issues, but other than that, this is a decent movie. Yeah, whatever. Not really too much to say about that. Ooh. All right. Clue. This is a fantastic movie. I pre-ordered and bought the Shout Factory 4K remaster of this movie when I saw it was announced because this movie is fantastic. And yeah, not really too much else to say. All of these actors in this movie are great. It still boggles my mind that Christopher Lloyd, he made this at the same exact time as he made Back to the Future. Like, people really dog on him people really dog on Back to the Future for the fact that they didn't make Christopher Lloyd look that much older than he actually was. But then you see him in this movie and you really have to like remind yourself that, oh, Back to the Future and Clue were made at the same exact time, and he looks like he's like, 30 years younger in this movie than he did in Back to the Future. So I guess what I mean to say is don't really dog on Back to the Future too much for its practical effects, because they did age him up quite a bit. Because you look at him, he's actually on the back there. Yeah, he's right there. See, look how much younger he looks. He doesn't look that much older. I don't know why people are all like, yeah, crapping on Back to the Future. Not that anybody really is. That movie's fantastic. But anyway, I really enjoy this movie a lot. There's a lot of really good jokes in here. I really love the Psych episode where they did a whole like, kind of love letter to this movie. That movie, or that episode of that show, is really, really hilarious. And Christopher Lloyd's in both of them, which is cool. And then I think somebody else. Is it Madeline Kahn is in that episode too? I'm not remembering. Anyway, on to the next one. Ooh, Coraline, Laika's first major motion picture, and it's stop animation. I saw a reel the other day on Instagram that reminded me that this movie and Fantastic Mr. Fox and like 3 other classic, and Up, all came out in the same goddamn year. You know how unfair that is? That's insane. Like, 2009 was such a stacked year for animated movies, man. That's crazy. Oh, and it was Princess and the Frog. That for a fact came out that year. Maybe not Up. When did Up come out? Anyway, not important. But like 2 stop animated movies in 1 year. That's insane. That's awesome. Anyway, I haven't watched this movie for a while. I hope to rewatch it sometime soon. Because this movie's really, really great. And I haven't watched it in a really long time. Yeah, this is a great movie. I actually bought this like unopened from a thrift store I think it was last summer when I was on vacation. I don't remember. Anyway, good movie. Ooh, okay. I'm seeing the next 4 out of 5 are Criterion. So that's fun. City Lights, Charles Chaplin. This is a really cute movie. I watched this a number of years ago now. And I really enjoyed it a lot. Yeah. Really, really cute movie. Really good, silent, black and white, like, love story movie. Yeah, it's really cute. I don't really remember too much about it, unfortunately. But yeah, good movie. Dazed and Confused. Have not seen this movie. That's not true. I've seen half of it. I watched it a little bit with friends and then didn't finish it. So I need to finish watching this movie because Matthew McConaughey's in it. And I think this is the movie where All Right, All Right, All Right was popularized. One of his famous quotes. I don't remember. Cool cover, though. Shout out Criterion, as usual. Ooh, okay. This is a movie I picked up today. Dressed to Kill, Brian De Palma. Have not seen this movie before, and hope to watch it soon. It looked like a really cool premise, and I recognize Brian De Palma's name as a director who makes stuff. So I hope to watch this soon. This looks like a really good movie. Ooh, speaking of a good movie, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. This movie is so good. I need to watch it again. It's such a cute, like, yeah, it has a lot to say. And rightfully so. This movie, really goes the distance. It's got the sauce, you know what I'm saying? This is a great prime A+ movie. Really, really good. Not really sure what else to say about it. I feel like everybody kind of knows that movie's great, but anyway. Ooh, okay. A Face in the Crowd, another Criterion. I picked this movie up as a blind purchase. I'd never heard anything about it before, but I thought that the cover kind of looked interesting. There we go. And I thought I'd give it a try, and this is one of those movies where I'm surprised that there hasn't been like a direct remake. because I feel like this movie would be really easily remade today, because it's about this guy. What the hell's his name? Lonesome Rhodes. It's about this guy. Andy Griffith plays him, surprisingly enough. And he basically is discovered in this like reality show, or what is it? A radio producer. He's discovered by a radio show as like this like nobody who's like basically broke, and then he is able to transform his career and he's able to create a persona around himself, and then it basically culminates in him like screwing over everybody who ever cared about him, and him basically, you know, flushing his entire career down the toilet. I think this would be a really cool movie if remade today, especially with like, you know, social media influence. I think this would be a really, really cool plot to remake today. Somebody should do that. Maybe me. I don't know. Somebody should do it though, and give me royalties for it. Give me credit. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I enjoyed this movie, I guess. I mean, this movie's all right. I think this entire franchise is a little bit misguided in terms of what it's doing. J.K. Rowling, get your shit together, you racist. Not racist. What is she? Homophobic. That's what she is. She's transphobic and homophobic. Yeah, that's cool. Anyway, yeah, get your shit together, J.K. Rowling. But this movie's pretty good. Okay, more movies I have not seen. Fast and the Furious. I know, please don't kill me. I have not seen these movies yet. I'm hoping to. That's why I bought the entire set. Yeah. Rest in peace, Paul Walker. I've also seen the clip online of the improvised line, "Better hide that big ass forehead." I think that comes from these movies, but anyway, have not seen these movies yet. I'm gonna need to like stack these somewhere else now. Ooh, another Terry Gilliam. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. This was a really cool movie. I really enjoyed this one a lot. Terry Gilliam has this great directing style that lends so well to like absurdist storytelling. I think he really does a great job of like using practical effects to realistically show and visualize what he wants to include in his movies. He does a really good job with that. I really like Johnny Depp's character in this movie. He's hilarious. And yeah, this is a really cool movie. Sorry. Really thirsty today. We just went through a big heat wave where I'm from, so this is one of the first days where it's not 100+ degrees, and I wish I was over-exaggerating, but that's the truth. Fight Club. David Fincher. Yes. I literally had to double check. David Fincher's Fight Club. This is, yeah, I mean, nothing else to really say about Fight Club. Yeah, don't talk about it. I won't. Ooh, For All Mankind. This was a really cool blind buy that I also did. When was that? Was that, shit. When was that? I think it was last fall. Anyway, this was a really cool movie to watch because it documents the Apollo 11 moon landing. And there's some really great like remastered footage in this that looks really good in HD. So this is a really cool movie. I would recommend it for anybody who likes space and NASA. All right. Ooh, this is a good one. The Fugitive. Whenever I think of this movie, I think of John Mulaney's entire bit about The Fugitive. What kind of accent did that guy have? You switched your samples. Anyway, this is a fun movie. I watched this movie forever ago now, and I bought it. You can see it's like, I definitely bought it from a thrift store or a flea market or whatever. Yeah, this is a really good movie. Harrison Ford did a good job. Everybody did a good job. I forgot that, oh my god, what the hell is that guy's name? Oh, this is embarrassing. Tommy Lee Jones. Yeah, He's in that movie too. Okay, wow, look at that. We are making our way to the next group of piles here. All right, The Girl Can't Help It. I am a big dumbass because I thought this was Some Like It Hot, and I thought that was Marilyn Monroe. But it's not. This is Jane Mansfield. So that's embarrassing. I will say, though, I did like that there was a bunch of, like, famous artists of the time that were featured in the movie. I thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, this was a decent movie. I liked the CinemaScope aspect of it. I don't really remember the plot too much. I think it was just this girl who was discovered and some shit happened. I don't remember. Didn't watch the book. Didn't watch the movie. Whatever. What am I saying? Goodfellas. This is another iconic Martin Scorsese movie. I bought a lot of Martin Scorsese last year. That's crazy. Completely unintentional. But yeah, Goodfellas is a great movie. It's a good fella movie. Sorry. Ray Liotta, Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci, all giving great performances. I love that long take that's, I think it's Ray Liotta's character walking his date into the restaurant and walking through. Great scene. Yeah, this is a great movie. I'm also going to stop this because it's about to stop recording. Okay, quick break. We're back to it. The next movie is The Great Gatsby. I always think of Scott Henson's thing about Baz Luhrmann and The Great Gatsby, where he's like, I feel bad about liking any other Baz Luhrmann movie. I feel bad about liking The Great Gatsby because I hate every other Baz Luhrmann movie. They're all very, this movie's okay. I really like Leo DiCaprio and Tobey Maguire's performance in this movie. But, man, there was a couple scenes in this movie that gave me such bad, motion sickness. There's that one scene where the camera's, flying in to this, big, grassy field area, and one of the characters is riding on a horse, and that scene just made me so motion sick. But otherwise, this movie's pretty decent. Yeah, I got this at one of the thrift stores, flea markets, something like that. Decent movie. Oh, this is a great movie. The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus. I watched this movie for a film class a number of years ago, and I really enjoyed it. It's actually the last movie starring Heath Ledger. Or one of the last, I'm sorry. I think Dark Knight's actually his last one. But anyway, one of his last movies that he appears in, and he actually died before they could finish shooting the movie. But the way that they worked around it was, Johnny Depp, Jude Law, and Colin Farrell all stepped in to finish out the movie. And they did it for free, and they donated all the money to Heath Ledger's family, which I thought was really cool. And the way that it's incorporated into the movie actually makes a lot of sense too. This movie's really great. Definitely has that vibe of indie movie, but it's another Terry Gilliam movie. A lot of Terry Gilliam and a lot of Martin Scorsese picks from the last year. But anyway, yeah, this is a great movie. Christopher Plummer's also in it, the great Christopher Plummer. Great movie. Trying to decide which stack to put some of these in. Stephen King's It. I bought this right after I filmed the video last year. This is a great movie. Tim Curry, a classic, probably one of the best Pennywise performances. I mean, not that, what's his name? Bill Skarsgård? Is that his dad or is that him? Anyway, one of the Skarsgårds in the new portrayal does a good job as well. But this is just, Tim Curry, it's a classic. Great movie. Another great movie, Juno. Yeah, I haven't watched this movie in a really long time. I don't think I've actually ever seen this movie. I don't remember, honestly. But yeah, Juno, got this at flea market, thrift store, somewhere like that, antique store, something like that. Thrifted this. Good movie. Ooh, La Bamba. This was a blind buy. I need to watch this movie because I'm pretty sure this is I'm actually not sure. I don't want to say anything that's not correct, but I think this song was made for this movie, which is why I bought it. That, or it's just named after this song, and it's based off of this song. I don't know which one came first or if they came together. I don't know. But this movie looks really cool. The cover especially looks awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching this movie. Again, this is another one of those ones where I bought it in hopes that I watch it. This movie, The Last Picture Show, this was an interesting movie, for sure. It was good. Sybil Shepherd's in it. The great Sybil Shepherd. She plays Sean's mom in Psych. Great actress. Jeff Bridges in this movie too. It's a decent movie. I think it's a movie about, it's been a while since I've seen this, so I'm not going to say anything else. But yeah, this is a decent movie. Ooh, The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. Anyway, Life Aquatic. This is a great movie. I was not expecting this to be as good as it was, and I was pleasantly surprised because this movie is really, really awesome. I mean, it's a Wes Anderson movie, sure, but like, this was a really fun movie to watch. I need to watch this again because it's really awesome. And the cover is also really cool because it's Criterion. Love to see it. All right, next one, Little Mermaid. This was another thrifted one. I can tell because it has, what the hell? Carly Rae Jepsen. There's a music video from Carly Rae Jepsen for Part of Your World on here. Oh, that I need to watch. Okay. I will watch that later, but that's really funny though. Anyway, you can see, there she is, Carly Rae Jepsen. But anyway, yeah, this is a great movie. My sister loved this movie growing up. I watched this movie a lot. And by the time this video comes out, I'll be in Disneyland because it'll be my birthday. Yippee! And I'll make sure to go on this ride while I'm there because that ride's really fun. Okay, on to pile number 3. Is that right? 4? Whatever. Make Mine Music. This was another purchase that I made. The last Disney Movie Club purchase I made. Yeah, I bought this because it wasn't on Disney Plus, and I figure if it's not on Disney Plus, it might never be. So anyway, I bought it anyway because it's one of like the first. Yeah, when was this made? I don't think it says on the back. Maybe? Does not say on the back. Okay, never mind. Anyway, this came out a long time ago, and I haven't watched it yet. I'm hoping to watch it soon. Okay, The Man Who Knew Too Much. This was an Alfred Hitchcock movie. I went through a big Hitchcock binge. Was it last summer? Last fall? Forget when it was, but this was a movie that I picked up because I saw the Criterion YouTube video where they remastered this movie, where they were trying to find a good print of it. This is a really fun movie. I enjoyed this one a lot. Pretty simple, but also like interesting at the same time. I think that's what kind of Hitchcock is known for, is for like building suspense. And I don't know why I'm mansplaining Alfred Hitchcock to you, but anyway, this is a good movie. All right. Ooh, okay. I picked this one up the other day, Mean Streets. I haven't seen it yet. I'm hoping to watch it soon. Harvey Keitel, Robert De Niro. Yeah. Anyway, I hope to watch this movie soon. Another Martin Scorsese movie, unintentionally. I'm just like, I'm unintentionally collecting all of his movies, which is not a bad director to collect all of their movies, I should say. Okay. Another Criterion, Memories of Murder. I heard a lot about this movie because of Parasite and because of Criterion. Memories of Murder. I'm hoping to watch this movie soon. It's on my list of like a couple hundred movies. Yeah, don't really know anything about it, but I'm hoping to watch it soon. It looks like a really cool movie. All right, Modern Times, Charlie Chaplin. I watched this for the first time in high school for our history class, and I don't remember too much about it, but all I remember is the infamous scene where he's going through the gears of the machine, which the cover kind of reflects that. Yeah. This is a great portrayal of Industrial Revolution, the workplace after the Industrial Revolution. Really good movie. Really important movie. To sound pompous for a second. Monster House. This is a great movie. I grew up watching this movie, and I even had the, I think Carl's Jr. put out a toy that was like the house, or they had a thing of toys. This is a great movie. Yeah, I enjoy this one a lot. This was during the period of Robert Zemeckis and Steven Spielberg trying to make like motion capture movies, but then they all kind of looked a little bit like Uncanny Valley, and so they stopped. It was literally this movie. It was that Christmas Carol movie with Jim Carrey, and then it was oh crap, what was the other one? I don't remember what the other one was. Was it Tintin? Anyway, there was a couple of them, and they all look... Oh, Polar Express, that was it. Yeah, all those movies look creepy as hell. But this movie is very, very nostalgic and sentimental to me. I love that movie a lot. All right, Moon Age Daydream. Making sure it's still recording. Moon Age Daydream. I have not seen this before, and this was another Criterion half off buy. All of these are, I'm pretty sure, except for a couple, but I haven't seen this before. I'm hoping to watch it soon. La La Land. I mean, Moonlight. You guys won Best Picture. I'm so funny. This is a really cool movie. I really enjoyed this one a lot. I watched this well after it won Best Picture. Yeah, A24. It sounds about right. Yeah, great movie. Yeah, really, really enjoyable movie. Good coming of age story. All right, on to Moonrise Kingdom. I like the packaging on this, but I much prefer the spine focus over the front. Because the front says Moonrise Kingdom in the corner and not like up here. Because when I bought this, it had a sticker. Did I hold on to the sticker? I did hold on to the sticker. Look at that. Yeah, the sticker's right there. I don't know if it'll focus or even show you, but yeah, the sticker's right there. Anyway, just a minor creative choice, but this is a really cute movie. Did it win it won an Oscar, I want to say. Did it? Anyway, this is a really fantastic movie. This was like, yeah, I'm forgetting facts about this movie. This is a really cute movie. Definitely watch it. One of my more favorite Wes Anderson movies. It's up there above some of the others. Real specific, I know. Okay, this Moonstruck. I watched this on Valentine's Day and was cracking the fuck up. This movie is hilarious. This movie is so bizarre and so funny. It reminds me a lot of Fargo, but for like Italian Americans. This movie rocks. I might even make it a tradition each year to watch this on Valentine's Day because this movie's hilarious. The main character, she gets engaged to this guy, right? And this guy gets called away back home because his mom is dying, right? So then he goes back home. They're still engaged, and then this woman meets her brother, his estranged brother, who is missing an arm or a hand or whatever for whatever goddamn reason. This guy's played by Nicolas Cage. And then they have an affair while the guy is like tending to his dying mother, of whom the brother hasn't even gone back to like see the mom at all. He's just been like outcasted he's like the black sheep of the family and blah, 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 whatever. And this fucking woman cheats on her new fiance. That's not even the most bizarre part of it. This movie is just hilarious. I really enjoyed this one a lot. Yeah, but I'm gonna watch this movie every year. It's so funny. Yeah, I was cracking up. I had to rewind a couple parts because I was laughing so hard and I wasn't paying attention to dialogue. This is a really great movie. Would highly recommend it. All right, Muppets from Space. Another thrift flea market pickup. I actually don't remember if I've seen this movie. It's been a long time if I have. I don't think I've seen this movie before. Anyway, I'll watch it soon. I hope. I almost called this Christmas Vacation. This is National Lampoon's Vacation, Cole. Jesus. Yeah, this is a classic. Chevy Chase. Wally World. Is it just me or does everybody call Walmart Wally World? I feel like that's everybody. I feel like everybody calls Walmart Wally World, but based off of this movie. Anyway. Yeah, this is a good movie. Very good. Very nice, very nice. All right, No Country for Old Men. I watched this movie last summer. Yes, it was last summer. This is a really good movie. Coen brothers popping off as usual. Javier Bardem giving a career-defining performance. Yeah. Yeah, that... What is it? That staple gun he has? What is that thing? I forget what it's like a rivet gun. I forget what it is he has, but like that weapon he has is like so fucking scary. All right, last one from this pile, Notorious. This was a great movie. I hadn't seen it before or even really heard of it, but this was like a movie up there with like Double Indemnity, which I talked about last year. This is a really, really cool idea. Like very, very Hitchcock. Like, yeah. Really, really good movie. Yeah, it was the one with like They're kind of like lying to each other. Yeah, cool movie. All right, on to another pile. On the Waterfront. This was a decent movie. I hadn't seen it up until I think when I bought the movie. Yeah, I hadn't seen it before. It was a good movie though. The guy, Lee J. Cobb. He was in 12 Angry Men. Did a good job in that movie too. But yeah, this was a cool story. I know this is like well regarded in cinema. I hadn't seen it before. Yeah, good movie. I picked this up. I don't remember when. Anyway, I wish I had more things, like more details about where I bought these, when I bought them, blah, blah, blah. But I'm getting old. And I'm forgetting things a little bit more than I was before. Okay, this one, I don't have to remember anything, or I don't need to think about it. Oppenheimer. This was a fucking awesome... You see what I mean about last summer? Last summer popped the fuck off with movies coming out in theaters. This was an awesome movie. I bought this from Best Buy. I think this is probably the last Best Buy Steelbook I bought. Did I hold on to anything that said Best Buy on it? I don't think I did. Anyway, I held on to the little like paper cover thing. Yeah, this was a fucking brilliant movie. I wish I could have seen it in actual IMAX, like the 70mm IMAX, but I was not in a location that I would have been able to do that, unfortunately. But this was a really, really fantastic. I think I've probably seen this about 10 times now. It's a really great movie. It's also really great to just like turn on and like listen to, like just the audio of, because there's so much like dialogue and sound design. Like this deserved to win Best Picture. Like that's what I'm trying to say. This was a brilliant, brilliant movie. Fucking long overdue for Christopher Nolan to win Best Director, but we'll take what we can get. All right. Another one, Paths of Glory. I've never seen this movie. Stanley Kubrick. Haven't seen it. Again, there's another one that I bought, hoping to watch it soon. All right. Another one, Portrait of a Lady on Fire. I also have not seen this movie. I'm hoping to watch it soon. I apologize in advance that most of these are blind buys and I haven't watched too many of them. Ooh, this one I have seen. Rio. This is a cute movie. I enjoy this one a lot. Is it Jesse Eisenberg? Yeah. Anne Hathaway. Yeah, this is a cute movie. I haven't watched the movie in a long time, actually. I need to rewatch this. This is a cute movie. This was another thrifted, antique flea market purchase. Okay. Oh, Rooster Cogburn and the lady. Yeah, this is a cute movie. So, for those who know, for those who don't, my grandfather passed away in October, 2023, and this was probably one of his favorite movies. And I think I've talked about my grandpa on this channel before, but he's the reason why I collect movies. He's I see a lot of myself in him, a lot of his personality, a lot of his sense of humor. We share a lot of those things in common, especially collecting movies. And I realized I hadn't owned this movie yet, so had to pick it up for Gramps. So anyway, this is a really cute movie. I think it reminded my grandfather a lot of his relationship with my grandmother, and I think that's why he liked this movie so much. Also, it's John Wayne. He was a big John Wayne fan, and it's a sequel of True Grit, which he won an Oscar for, or he won an Academy Award for. But yeah, this is a really cute movie. I like this one a lot. All right. Royal Tenenbaums, another Wes Anderson movie that I have unfortunately not seen yet. Hoping to watch it soon. Yeah, this is a cute movie. Yeah, really cute packaging too. Criterion popping off as usual. I don't need to explain myself with Criterion and why I invest money into their releases over others. Oh, another one. Rushmore. Have not seen this movie yet. Hoping to watch it soon. Jason Schwartzman. Yeah, another cool packaging. I need to watch. I did start watching this movie a number of years ago and then never finished it, which, I mean, that's rude and hurtful, but whatever. Okay. We are getting down to the wire, folks. Saludos, amigos. This was another purchase from the Disney Movie Club for my last order from them. And the Three Caballeros, however you say that. I'm not Spanish. I don't speak Spanish that well. I don't think I've seen either of these now that I think about it, which that's surprising because I should watch these. Yeah, anyway. Sorry, I have to kind of, oh no, there's like more movies that I haven't seen. Okay. Shaft. This was another purchase that I hoped that I would watch if I bought it. The weird thing though is that, like, do you see this? Hang on, wait for it to focus. The freaking paper is all like warped. You see that? That's the paper. That's not the plastic cover. That's the paper. I don't know what happened to this. I ordered this online. I think it was it through Criterion's half off sale? Or was it through Barnes & Noble's? I don't remember. It's not important. So, anyway, this is a movie I need to watch. I've heard it's good. I've heard good things. One of these days, I'll get around to it. Sleeping Beauty, a classic. This was thrifted and flea marketed, whatever, thrift store, somewhere like that. Yeah, this is a cool movie. I really love the animation art style of this one. One of Disney's best in terms of art style. That's the word I'm looking for. Slumdog Millionaire. I watched this for a class. No? Did I? Crap, I don't remember now. My brain is not what it used to be, I'm realizing. Yeah, this was another thrifted flea market. You can even see I still have the sticker on it. Yeah, this is a really cool movie. I need to rewatch this because this is a really, really good movie. 2008. Yeah, good movie. Boink. All right, Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. Another. I think this one was an antique store pickup. Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, look, it still has a little sticker on it. Haha. Lol. Yeah, this is an iconic movie. Don't need to really say anything more about it. The Social Network. Another David Fincher, right? David Fincher? Oh, I still have the little receipt in it. Where the hell did I buy this? $3? Nevada. I didn't buy it in Nevada. What the hell? Is this an old receipt? That's funny. Okay, anyway. I bought this secondhand, mostly because it has the cool, like, case on it. Yeah, I haven't watched it in a really long time. Really great acting from everybody in that movie about fucking over your friends. Space Jam, the original with Michael Jordan. Yeah. I haven't watched this movie all the way through. This is another movie I need to watch. I feel bad that I don't have more things to say about these movies. I guess there are a lot of them are movies I need to watch. Oh, here's one I've seen. Top Gun. Yeah, this is a great movie. I got this from a thrift store. Yeah, this is a really great movie. I do wish that it had more, like... I will say this. What this movie lacks, the sequel makes up for. What this movie lacks, like, real flying, the sequel makes up for it. And there's a lot less, like, sappy romance. Even though there's still sappy romance in the sequel, this movie has a little bit more of it, and it's a little more bogged down as a result. But, yeah, this is a great movie. It's very, very good. And then I get to talk about the sequel, because I also bought the sequel. This is a fantastic fucking movie. I wish I could have seen this in theaters. I was really mad when I watched it at home and was like, oh, shit, this is a good movie. This would have been great in theaters. Yeah, this is such a awesome movie. Really, 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 really good. Really good. Yeah, really great movie. I don't need to say anything more about this. Everybody has talked about this movie and why it's good. Really awesome movie. Ooh, okay. Tower Heist. I watched this movie forever ago at my uncle's house, and it was really fun. I enjoyed it a lot. Oh, what the hell's the bad guy's name? Alan Alda. Yeah, this is a good movie. Really, really cool. Yeah. Ben Stiller. Yeah, good movie. Oh, hell yeah. I can talk about this movie now. True Lies. First of all, let me just say a big fat thank you to Disney for remastering this movie at long fucking last. Because before... Where did I put it? I had to settle for this piece of shit. And it was painful because this was basically just a scan of a laser disc or a VHS tape, something like that. It looked awful. And now I don't have to do that anymore. I can just watch this movie and life is good again. Excuse me. This is a fantastic movie. If you haven't seen this already, easily one of the best James Cameron movies ever made. And I don't say that lightly. I love Terminator 2. I like Avatar. But this is just a fun movie from start to finish. Jamie Lee Curtis and Arnold Schwarzenegger, like perfect fucking casting for this movie. Yeah, and the action in it's great. The whole story is great. They actually are making, I think they're already making a TV show that is based off of this same premise of Arnold Schwarzenegger's character plays an undercover spy. His wife doesn't know that he's a spy, but then she ends up finding out in a very, like, you know, roundabout way. and then the rest of the movie continues where like their daughter gets kidnapped and whatever by this like, you know, fucking lunatic. Anyway, fantastic movie. I'm so happy. Thank you. I can finally get rid of this. Thank you so much, Disney and 20th Century Studios, for bringing this movie out to 4K. Fantastic movie. Oh, great. UHF. Weird Al Yankovic's UHF. I just got this the other day from the good people over at Shout Factory. This is a really funny movie. I actually watched it. I think I watched it the night I got it in the mail. And because I hadn't seen it in forever. And frick, this movie's so funny. I really enjoyed it a lot. It's a really, really great, yeah. Weird Al did a really good job on this movie. I have yet to see his biopic movie with Daniel Radcliffe. I hope to watch that soon. But yeah, thank you, Shout Factory, for remastering this and giving us what Weird Al fans deserve and want. I also love the caption on here. A lot of TV stations have forgotten what quality means, but not Channel 62. They never knew what it meant. It's a funny caption on there. But yeah, fantastic movie. Thank you again for another 4K release. Blu-ray gods. All right, Wonder Woman. I realized that I didn't own the original, but I owned the sequel, which I think how that happened was it was Black Friday the year that the sequel came out, and I bought that at Best Buy for like $5 and was like, why not? I realized I didn't own the original, so I went and bought the original. This was another thrifted buy. Actually, most of the thrifted ones, I went to this store called McKay's in North Carolina. Shout out McKay's. I love you. Please open a location on the Pacific Northwest. Please and thank you. But yeah, that place fucks. Like, that place is so awesome. Like, basically, they have movies, they have vinyls, they have books, they have computer parts, they have, like, pop figures. They have, like, basically every single thing I have ever wanted from brick and mortar stores they have. Basically, if that store existed on the Pacific Northwest when I was growing up and it was right next to my house, I wouldn't have had disposable income. I would have spent all my money there, and I was so upset that I didn't bring a spare suitcase just to haul all this shit back that I wanted to buy. Because I think I bought like 12 movies from there. Like, not even fucking kidding. That place rocks. It's so good. Oh my gosh, we're on the last movie? Really? Young Frankenstein. I picked this one up today from Barnes & Noble because it was on sale. And I was like, you know what? I'm surprised I don't own this movie yet. And I should own this movie because this movie's great. I keep seeing Instagram reels of people talking about this movie, and specifically how Gene Wilder wanted the musical number with the monster to be in the movie, and how he fought with Mel Brooks about it. I'm so happy that Mel Brooks is still alive. I don't know what I'd do if he died. Anyway, this is a really great movie. I need to watch this again because I watched it forever ago and didn't really appreciate it at the time. So I need to give this a rewatch. All right. We only have a couple more things left, and they're both TV shows. So I'm going to save that one for last. Rick and Morty season 7. Is this the one with the new voice actor? I actually don't remember now. Let me get the case open. Might say on the back. Does it say on the back? Yes, this is with the new voice actors. Yeah, I thought the season was pretty decent. I didn't think it was trash. This is just one of those shows that's just going to go on for like a million years, and people are going to be like, oh, you know, just watch these episodes and you won't have missed anything. There's definitely good and bad in each season, as is the case with any show that runs this long. And especially for this show where there are episodes that are just like dog shit. Like, what was the episode in this season that I hated? See if I can remember. Yeah, the one with the numbers, I was like, okay, whatever. I thought the last episode was really good though. The season finale was like, I really enjoyed that one a lot because it challenged things. It was actually interesting. Mostly kidding, but anyway. Yeah, good. Oh, I can talk about this now. Let's go. So, a little bit of preface before I talk about this is back in August, I was at work and I was wrapping up for the day. And I look at Blu-ray.com, which I have a Blu-ray.com account if you want to follow when I buy things. I'll put the link in the description of this video if you want to go check it out. But I was looking at Blu-ray.com because they have a news feed where people, where they update when new releases come out. And I was like checking Blu-ray.com and I refreshed the page and my prayers, my every wish had been answered. Do you know how long I've been praying that they release this? Do you know how long I've been hoping and praying to the Blu-ray gods? And at long last, Psych is on Blu-ray. I almost had a heart attack when I saw that they announced this on Blu-ray. I've made a video about this show and why it's so great, and I don't think that video will ever fully capture how much I love this show. Long overdue for a Blu-ray release, and I'm so happy that it's finally here. I was like, I will give you any amount of money. Just give it to me now. I need it. I want it. Yeah, and I think this is a great way to wrap up the Blu-ray collection update for 2024 is with this show. Go watch Psych, please. This is the most shameless plug I can give for anything is go watch Psych. God damn it. If you haven't watched it already, go and watch it. And that is it. That is every single thing. I'm looking at the big tower of movies I have over here. That's every single thing I bought between my birthday last year and July 12th, 2024. Thank you for coming on this journey with me once again. If you want to subscribe, feel free to. I'm a very busy person nowadays because I'm trying to get my master's degree. So that also means that I'm a broke college student. So who knows if I'll be able to buy any movies for the next year. Hopefully I'll have something to show off next year. If not, then there won't be a video. Sorry. It's my birthday today when I'm uploading this video, and I turned 24 years old, which I feel like an old man, but that's okay. I'm sure that there's already things going on around me on screen. Check out the Keadysessions watch along. That's the show where me and my sister and some other folks will watch movies and make fun of them. And then feel free to check out Cole's Classics, where I talk about movies and shows that I personally love and hold a lot of sentimental value. And be on the lookout for future video essays where I talk about movies and TV shows. This channel is very one note. I understand that, but that's what I'm interested in at the moment. Sorry. All right. I think I've rambled on enough. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good rest of your summer. I'm hoping to upload a video end of August, or beginning of August, I should say. So be on the lookout for that. Anyway, thanks for subscribing, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Goodbye. All right, you can click away now. Goodbye. Yay. All right. Okay, click away now. Yeah, we're done.